Over to you, Krystal.
Once there was MySpace, then there was Facebook. After that, we had Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Clubhouse. Whether you like it or not, social media is here to stay. Now, I'm not trying to bamboozle you into this, but whether you want to be a distant bystander or ride the wave, social media is here to stay. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, as a leader in several organizations, I understand that I need to utilize social media to enhance our social media presence. Therefore, I'm going to talk to you about how I did just that through three major platforms: Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. First, let's talk to you about the two organizations, Purevine Healthcare and the Purevine Foundation. Purevine Healthcare has been around for over 20 years. We empower our clients to live abundantly at any age. One of the ways that we do that is by providing caregivers to the elderly. Like you may have guessed, most of our clients are just seniors. However, we look to provide primary care services in the near future. I am a primary care adult gerontology nurse practitioner. However, we want to expand those services, primary care services, to patients of all ages. Another thing that we believe in at Purevine Healthcare is giving back to our community. Therefore, we started the Purevine Foundation, which unites the body of Christ to promote wellness and to bear fruit in our communities. When we talk about wellness, we're talking about physical wellness, of course, as well as spiritual, intellectual, emotional, social, financial, occupational wellness, and social wellness in it as well. Therefore, we want to make sure that the community knows about the different services that we are offering and plan to offer in the near future. A public relations strategy that is strong will be essential for helping us do just that. Now, we have several board members that are serving in different capacities for the Purevine Foundation, but we do not have a public relations person assigned for the Purevine Foundation. Therefore, when you are starting an organization, what do? You wear many hats. I am stepping in as the public relations coordinator for the Purevine Foundation. My first steps for enhancing our brand was to see exactly where we are. On January 1st, I decided that I was going to do this Toastmasters project and give this speech in March. The first thing you do when you're trying to resolve an issue is do an assessment. So I did an assessment of our three platforms: YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. At the time, the Purevine Foundation had no YouTube subscribers. As far as Instagram, for both Purevine Foundation and Purevine Healthcare, we had less than 10 followers. On Facebook, our last Facebook post as of January was back in September of 2020. We needed to improve our social media presence. I had to come up with a plan, and that plan was at least posting once a week on Instagram and Facebook for both organizations. As far as YouTube, I wanted to post at least one video once a month for the Purevine Foundation. Purevine Healthcare is not utilizing YouTube as much at this time, but the Purevine Foundation definitely wanted to utilize YouTube for them. In addition, we wanted to enhance our likes on Facebook. And by being consistent, we know that we were going to be able to do just that. So I went headfirst into this goal of posting once a week on Facebook and Instagram and getting our YouTube videos up. Since then, we have seen progress. I have seen us go from over 220 likes to now 250 likes as of today. Over 250 likes to be exact. For YouTube, we had 0 subscribers, as I stated, but now we have 10 subscribers. That's progress, right? 10 subscribers now for YouTube. I mentioned Instagram. We had less than 10 Instagram followers for both of the organizations. I checked this morning, we have a new follower on the Purevine Foundation, and we are over 50 followers on Instagram as well. For the Purevine Healthcare, we're about a little over 30 followers as of today on Instagram for Purevine Healthcare. So whether you want to admit it or not, social media is here to stay. But it looks like if you stay consistent with posting, if you are clear on your mission, which I mentioned to you for both organizations, and if you're passionate about what you do, you can enhance your social media presence on these platforms. Do just that. If you're the BPPR of Toastmasters, post at least once a week. Stay consistent. Show people birthdays if you have Toastmasters members. That's what we did as well on our posts. We would mention our foundation board members' birthdays, and we also will feature the different wellness dimensions on some of our posts as far as content. But stay consistent, because if you do not, you'll either be a distant bystander or you can do like I did and ride the wave. Back to you, fellow Toastmaster.